Hey everybody, welcome back to another day of my weekly vlog. It's Tuesday and just got to Trader Joe's. I need a lot of, well, I don't even know about a lot of things, but I want to stock up on some things. I want to try some new things. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on Trader Joe's hauls and I felt inspired to come. I think I'm going to pop on the screen like the actual list of the items that I bought. That way, you know, if you guys want to get any of the ones that I bought, you don't have to like write it down. Like I'll just pop it on the screen. You can take a screenshot. All right, I'm going to stop blabbering and head in. So let's do it. I just got out of Trader Joe's and as you guys can see, I got 3 bags worth. They're completely packed. I got everything I needed and it was $117 and that's for a family of 4. So obviously you can't divide it by 4 because you'd still have to buy a lot of the things if you were just buying for yourself. But okay, I'm not gonna vlog and drive because I'm trying not to do that anymore, but I'll catch up with you guys when I get home. I'm gonna show you guys what I got at Trader Joe's. I think I'm going to start with like fruits and vegetables because I didn't get that many, but I got this spring mix. I've been getting romaine, but I feel like this is better for you, so I got that. I got some spinach for smoothies and salads. And then I got mushrooms for, I'm going to try to do more omelets. And vegetable stir fries, avocados, bananas. This is actually super good, the vegetable and sobu noodle stir fry kit. I think I'm gonna make this later or tomorrow, but it actually does not have that much sodium. There's 10% of your daily value in here and only a little bit of added sugar and some protein, so I'm gonna have that. And then I got some diced onions because it's so much easier than chopping up an onion. This I've heard is good, the sriracha flavored tofu. We'll see what it tastes like, but it's also not too bad with sodium. It's 18%, but if this is all you have for the day as far as sodium, then that's not that bad. I got some lemons, blueberries, this giant container of strawberries because I've been making chocolate covered strawberries, and then this chunky guacamole with Greek yogurt. It's supposed to be better. It says reduced guilt on it, but better than regular guacamole. It's really good. And then I got this marinara sauce from Trader Joe's as well. It doesn't have that much sugar. There's 3 grams of added sugar and good ingredients, so it was super cheap too. Only a few dollars. I wanted to find the sprouted bread from Trader Joe's, but I found this whole wheat bread. So that. I also got Ezekiel bread, but it's cinnamon raisin. Because I've been liking the regular one, but this is probably more flavorful and a little bit sweeter. I also got instant oatmeal, but this is unsweetened, so you can add like your own sugar to it, but some of their pre-packaged oatmeal has a ton of sugar, so I normally make it myself, but if I'm in a rush or something, I got some turkey. I don't eat turkey, but my family does, so, and I also got some chicken from Trader Joe's, but I put it in the fridge. This peanut butter protein granola I heard was really good, so I'm excited to use this on like yogurt bowls or smoothie bowls or on top of oatmeal. Then I got some of this rice from Trader Joe's, which is super easy to make and it turns out pretty good. So I was gonna get the microwavable version, but I decided to just do my own. I got this brown rice and quinoa pasta. I heard that this is good. I'm gonna use the tomato sauce with that for another meal. And then I got frozen edamame that you can put in the microwave because it's just so much easier for meals. I've been having a lot of broccoli, but this kind of changes it up. And then I got these potato tots. It reminds me of Nathan, it reminds me of Mr. Scott, or no, not Mr. Scott, Scott's Tots from The Office. Every time I see tots, I'm like, I can't not sing that song in my head. These meatless breakfast patties. I know that sounds weird, but apparently they're really good. So I got 2 packages because there's only 2 left. So I guess they're popular, but they're just meatless versions of like sausage, I guess. So not too bad as far as nutrition facts go. No sugar and pretty good amount of protein, so that's good. And then I also got for dessert, I got these chocolate covered banana slices. I figured they'd be pretty good, and you can have 4 of them for 16 carbs, 12 grams of sugar, and 100 calories. So I probably wouldn't have 4, but maybe I would, who knows. And then I've heard these ice cream bonbons are really good. They're the vanilla, but they're covered in chocolate with a chocolate cookie crust. So there's that. And then I got these hash browns again, the hash brown patties, because they were really good last time I got them. So I've been having that with an egg and fruit in the mornings. And I also got this 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. This is supposed to be good, so I wanted to add more seasonings. Right now I've been overusing the chili lime seasoning, so I wanted to kind of add something different. And I got some eggs. I've heard this is a good brand, the Chino Valley pasture raised eggs. They look like this on the outside, the like navy packaging, but I've heard that they're good quality eggs. And then some tortilla chips. I heard this is really good, or this brand is good, just the Trader Joe's brand, but the blue corn tortilla chips were really good, and so I figured I could have them with, I have some salsa and the guacamole. And then last but not least, I got some wine. I've heard this Moon X brand is really good, so I found this is just a red blend, but Trader Joe's has really good wines and they're really inexpensive. And then this one I've heard, this is the one that I heard was really good, but it's the Cabernet, and it is the same brand, the Moon X, but I've heard it's good, and I think both of them are around $6 or $7, so not too bad. And that's everything that I got. So I think I said this before, but I've been trying to add a little bit of spice into my lunches, kind of like, I don't know, have an actual meal for lunch, because I normally just have snack foods, or I'll just have like a second breakfast food, almost like a second breakfast. So I've been trying to get better with it, but this sriracha flavored baked tofu looks really good, and the nutrition facts are pretty good. I'm just gonna have half of this. So it's going to end up being 3.5 grams of fat, 3 carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and around 8 grams of protein. So it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good for you, considering it's flavored. Sometimes I'm weary of like flavored things just because it adds a lot of sodium. But yeah, with tofu, I just don't mess around with tofu. I'm so bad at making it. It just absorbs flavors. So it's cool because if you have good flavors and spices to add to it, it works really well together. But if you don't, then you're kind of out of luck. So I try to get like flavored tofu instead of just plain. I'm gonna make this rice from Trader Joe's. This is my favorite rice. I just follow the instructions on the back, so or on the front, I guess. But yeah, I just end up boiling it, and then I cover it and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I actually take it off the heat completely, keep it covered, And even if the bottom of the pan has some rice that's more dry and gets like too overcooked, if you set it aside and keep it covered, that steam will just completely lighten up the rice and there will be nothing stuck to the bottom of the pan anymore. So if you're ever nervous about making rice, it's really not that hard. Just make sure after it's fully cooked to just leave it completely off the heat, still covered, and that steam will kind of work its magic. And if you take a fork and fluff it after, it's normally super fluffy. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I think I'm just gonna do some edamame and some mushrooms, just to kind of do like a DIY stir fry kind of bowl. So we'll see how it works together and I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm literally just following the instructions on the back of each package and just kind of winging it. But I'll show you. I also have coconut aminos from Trader Joe's that I've gotten before, so I think I'm gonna add that as well. So let's do it. Figured I would actually show you guys how I make the rice, just in case you have any questions. It's pretty simple, but I have a tiny bit of rice left from the last time I went to Trader Joe's, same brand, and I do a cup of this. Just to rinse it to get, I think it's to get some of the starch out. So I just rinse it in one of these little strainers. If you don't have it, it's okay. It's not, you could just do it with your hands or whatever. Just rinse some water over the rice in a bowl or something, but just kind of rinse it over the rice. And so that's 1 cup of rice, all rinsed. And then I do 2 cups of water. So this is just what's on the package, but it works really well. Then I'm gonna boil this. Now that this has been boiling for just about 30 seconds, I'm going to turn it to medium heat. And then I'm just gonna cover it and it's just gonna start simmering. Just keep an eye on it so it doesn't overflow, but it should be good. And then over here, I just have my tofu. I just cut it up into little tiny squares, and then I just put my mushrooms with just a little bit of olive oil on the pan. And then I'm just going to do my edamame last because it only takes 3 or 4 minutes to cook. So that's it. Okay, so here's the update. I just have this on low. It's just the mushrooms. I took out the edamame out of the shells, or the pods, and then I also have the tofu. I added a tiny bit of this coconut aminos from Trader Joe's. Super, super good. Tastes like soy sauce, but a little bit more flavorful in my opinion, and less sodium. So that's always good. Now I have the rice. So I cooked the rice for about, I think it was a little bit more than 15 minutes, like 17 minutes. And then now all of the water is completely evaporated and I just shut off the heat, and it's just been chilling here for the last 5 minutes. So in another probably 5 minutes, I'm just gonna take it off, fork through the rice, and then add this to the top. So I'm just gonna take the top off. This has been steaming here for a while off the heat, and then just take a fork and fork through it. So as you can see, it's super fluffy and there's nothing stuck to the bottom here, but there used to be some rice stuck to the bottom when I initially cooked it. So nothing left stuck here, and that's how you know that it's completely ready. Today for my dinner, I'm using this vegetable and soba noodle stir-fry kit from Trader Joe's. Super easy to make. You just follow the instructions on the back. Does not take long at all, and I really like this stir-fry kit. It's so good. So I'll show you guys after I make it. I'm just adding some avocado oil to the pan. Putting it on medium heat. Now that that's heated up, I'm just adding the vegetables. And that will sit in there for about 3 to 4 minutes. So I turned up the heat a tiny bit. Now it's on medium high, and I've been stirring all the vegetables frequently, and I've also been keeping it covered in between when I stir, just to keep all the moisture inside and to make sure that the vegetables cook all the way through. Now that it's been a few minutes, I'm going to add my soba noodles that I soaked in some water and microwaved for 30 seconds. Yum. Stir that together, and I'm going to let this cook together for a couple minutes before adding in the sauce. Alright, now I'm just going to add the sauce in. And stir it around. Then I'm just going to let that all marinate together for just a minute or two, and then we'll take it off the heat. Here it is all done. Super yummy. And amazing leftovers as well. This is my little dessert. I just have been loving these Trader Joe's ice cream bonbons. They're super tasty, and then just some strawberries. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. I feel like I'm kind of getting sick, so that's why I had this ginger turmeric tea. Also, I just have my breakfast here, so I made scrambled eggs with shredded cheese and pepper. This is the Trader Joe's meatless breakfast patty, and I've actually tried one of these before, and it's so good. And the ingredients probably aren't the best, so I'm not going to have these all the time, but considering I don't eat meat, this is a really great alternative if I'm kind of craving like something savory with my breakfast. And then this is a cinnamon raisin Ezekiel bread toasted. I also tried this last night, and it's so good. I really like it a lot. And then I made a little yogurt bowl. I just did the yogurt I showed you the other day, the Too Good from Light and Fit, 2 grams of sugar. I like it because there's no fruit on the bottom. It's all blended together. So this is the berries one. And I did the peanut butter protein granola from Trader Joe's, which is right here. So good. I tried a piece. It's amazing. And not that much sugar, so that's good. And then these are just the chia seeds from Trader Joe's. I also popped on there, and the almond butter from Trader Joe's. So everything in this breakfast is from Trader Joe's. Yum, let's eat. So that is everything for my Trader Joe's haul / healthy recipes. Comment down below your favorite Trader Joe's item. I'm so excited to add even more items to my Trader Joe's list. I think they're so fun. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and also subscribe to my channel for more health and fitness related content, but also just my everyday life, my friends, what I eat in a day, follow me around, restaurants, coffee shops, all that kind of stuff. And also hit the bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. So that is everything I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in my next video. Bye.